Welcome friends. In this session, we describe the method to find the inverse of a square matrix provided the inverse exists. For the discussion, the definition of determinant of a matrix and adjoint of a matrix are needed. We also discuss the concept of orthogonal matrices. Let us begin with a brief description of determinants. Determinants of matrices. Every square matrix A has a number associated to it called its determinant. In this section, we define the determinant and discuss some of its properties. The determinant of A is denoted by determinant of A or det A. The determinant of a 1 by 1 matrix is just the unique entry, that is, if A is the matrix A11, then determinant of A is A11. The determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix A is equal to matrix A11, A12, A21, A22 is defined by determinant of A is determinant A11, A12, A21, A22 is equal to A11 into A22 minus A21 into A12. The determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix A is equal to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33 is defined by determinant of A is determinant A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33 is equal to A11 into determinant A22, A23, A32, A33 minus A12 into determinant A21, A23, A31, A33 plus A13 into determinant A21, A22, A31, A32 is equal to A11 into A22 into A33 minus A32 into A23 minus A12 into A21 into A33 minus A31 into A23 plus A13 into A21 into A32 minus A31 into A22. Proceeding similarly, having defined the determinant of an n minus 1 by n minus 1 matrix, the determinant of an n by n matrix A is equal to matrix A11, A12 etc. A1n, A21, A22 etc. A2n etc. an1, an2 etc. ann is defined by determinant A is equal to determinant A11, A12 etc. A1n, A21, A22 etc. A2n etc. an1, an2 etc. ann is equal to A11 into determinant of the matrix obtained by deleting first row and first column minus A12 into determinant of the matrix obtained by deleting first row and second column plus etc. plus minus 1 raised to n plus 1 into A1n into determinant of the matrix obtained by deleting first row and nth column. Properties of determinants. We list some properties of determinants. The determinant of a square matrix and determinant of its transpose are the same. If A is a square matrix and B is the matrix obtained from A by interchanging two rows or columns, then determinant of B is equal to minus determinant of A. If two rows or columns of a square matrix are identical, then determinant of A is equal to 0. If A is a square matrix and B is the matrix obtained from A by multiplying every element in any row or column of A by k, then determinant of B is equal to k into determinant of A. If A is a square matrix and B is the matrix obtained from A by adding a multiple of a row or column to any other row or column, then determinant of A is equal to determinant of B. The determinant of a triangular matrix is the product of the entries in the diagonal. We prove some of the above properties for 3 by 3 matrices in the case of rows. Proof for higher order matrices in the case of rows as well as columns are similar and are left as assignments. Proof of property 1. Let delta is equal to determinant A is equal to determinant A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33 is equal to A11 into A22 into A33 minus A32 into A23 minus A12 into A21, A33 minus A31 into A23 plus A13 into A21, A32 minus A31, A22. Let a new determinant delta dash be formed by changing rows into columns and columns into rows of delta. Then let delta dash be the determinant of A transpose. Then delta dash is equal to determinant of A transpose is equal to determinant of A11 A21 A31 A12 A22 A32 A13 A23 A33 which is equal to A11 into A22 A33 minus A23 A32 minus A21 into A12 A33 minus A13 A32 plus A31 into A12 A23 minus A13 A22 which is equal to A11 into A22 A33 minus A32 A23 minus A12 into A21 A33 minus A31 A23 plus A13 into A21 A32 minus A31 A22 by a rearrangement of terms which is equal to delta, proving property 1. Proof of property 3. Suppose determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix has two identical rows, say delta is equal to determinant of A11 A12 A13 A11 A12 A13 A31 A32 A33. Suppose we interchange the first and second rows of the above determinant to obtain the determinant delta dash, then by property 2 delta dash is equal to minus delta, equation 1. But it can be seen that there is no difference between delta and delta dash, so that delta dash is equal to delta, equation 2. From equations 1 and 2 we have delta is equal to minus delta, which implies 2 into delta is equal to 0, which implies delta is equal to 0. The following is a very useful result. Theorem 1. Multiplicative property. If A and B are square matrices of the same order, then determinant of AB is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. Cofactors. Consider an n square matrix. A is equal to matrix Aij of order n by n, which is equal to matrix A11 A12 etc. A1n A21 A22 etc. A2n etc. AN1 AN2 etc. ANn. Let Mij denote the n minus 1 square submatrix of A obtained by deleting its ith row and jth column. The determinant of the matrix Mij is called the minor of the element Aij. Cofactor of Aij is the signed minor Aij given by Aij is equal to minus 1 to the power I plus j into determinant of Mij. Then the cofactor matrix of A is equal to matrix Aij is given by the matrix Aij is equal to matrix A11 A12 etc. A1n A21 A22 etc. A2n etc. AN1 AN2 etc. ANn. A property of cofactors. Let A be an n square matrix, then the sum of the products of the elements of a row or column of A with the corresponding cofactors of elements of that row or column is equal to the determinant of A. But if any row or column is multiplied by the cofactors of any other row or column, then their sum is 0. That is, Ai1 into Aj1 plus Ai2 into Aj2 plus etc. plus Ain into Ajn is equal to determinant A if I is equal to j and 0 if I not equal to j, and A1i into A1j plus A2i into A2j plus etc. plus Ani into Anj is equal to determinant A if I is equal to j and 0 if I not equal to j. Example 1. Find the cofactor of the element A23 is equal to 6 in the matrix A given by matrix 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Solution. Cofactor of A23 is equal to 6 is given by A23 is equal to minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3 into determinant of M23, where M23 is the matrix 1 2 7 8, the 2 square submatrix of A obtained by deleting its second row and third column. Hence, A23 is equal to minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3 into determinant of 1 2 7 8, which is equal to minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3 into minus 6, which is equal to 6. Adjoint. Definition. Let A is equal to matrix Aij be an n square matrix. The adjoint of A denoted by adj A is the transpose of the cofactor matrix of A. With the notations mentioned above, adj is equal to transpose of the matrix Aij, which is equal to transpose of the matrix A11 A12 etc. A1n A21 A22 etc. A2n etc. An1 An2 etc. Ann, which is equal to the matrix A11 A21 etc. An1 A12 A22 etc. An2 etc. A1n, A2n, etc. ANN. Example 2. Find the adjoint of the matrix A given by matrix 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 0, 3, minus 1, 4. Solution. Adjoint of A is given by transpose of the matrix Aij, where Aij is equal to minus 1 to the power I plus j into determinant of Mij. Now, A11 is equal to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 into determinant of 2 0 minus 1 4, which is equal to 8. A12 is equal to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2 into determinant of 1 0 3 4, which is equal to minus 4. Similarly, A13 is equal to minus 7, A21 is equal to minus 5, A22 is equal to minus 3, A23 is equal to 3, A31 is equal to minus 2, A32 is equal to 1, A33 is equal to minus 1. Hence, adj A is equal to transpose of Aij is equal to transpose of the matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, which is the transpose of the matrix 8, minus 4, minus 7, minus 5, minus 3, 3, minus 2, 1, minus 1, which is equal to the matrix 8, minus 5, minus 2, minus 4, minus 3, 1, minus 7, 3, minus 1. Theorem 2. If A is an n square matrix, then A into adj A is equal to determinant of A into In is equal to adj A into A, where In is the n square identity matrix. Proof. Let A is equal to matrix Aij be an n square matrix, and let A into adj A is equal to matrix Bij, which is also an n square matrix. Now, Bij, the ijth entry of A into adj A, is obtained by multiplying the ith row of A and jth column of adj A. Since ith row of A is matrix Ai1, Ai2, etc. Ain, and jth column of adj A is transpose of the matrix Aj1, Aj2, etc. Ajn, we have Bij is equal to Ai1 into Aj1 plus Ai2 into Aj2 plus etc. plus Ain into Ajn, where Ajp are cofactors, so that Bij is equal to determinant A if I is equal to j and 0 if I not equal to j. Therefore, A into adj A is the n square diagonal matrix with each diagonal element determinant of A. Hence, A into adj A is the matrix determinant of A 0 etc. 0, 0 determinant of A etc. 0 etc. 0 0 etc. determinant of A, which is equal to determinant of A into In. Similarly, adj A into A is equal to determinant of A into In. This completes the proof of the theorem. The following corollary is immediate from the theorem. Corollary. If A is an n square matrix with determinant of A is equal to 0, then A into adj A is equal to determinant of A into In is equal to adj A into A is equal to 0, where 0 is the n square 0 matrix. Theorem 3. If A is an n square matrix, then determinant of A into determinant of adj A is equal to determinant of A all raised to n is equal to determinant of adj A into determinant of A. Proof. Let A is equal to matrix Aij be the given n square matrix. Now, determinant of A into determinant of adj A is equal to determinant of A into adj A, using the result determinant of A into determinant of B is equal to determinant of AB. Hence, by theorem 2, determinant of A into determinant of adj A is equal to determinant of A into adj A is equal to determinant of determinant A into In, which is equal to determinant of determinant A 0 etc. 0, 0 determinant A etc. 0 etc. 0 0 etc. determinant A, which is equal to determinant of A all raised to n into determinant of 1 0 etc. 0, 0 1 etc. 0 etc. 0 0 etc. 1, which is equal to determinant of A all raised to n into 1, which is equal to determinant of A all raised to n. Similarly, determinant of adj A into determinant of A is equal to determinant of A all raised to n. This completes the proof of the theorem. The following corollary is immediate from the theorem. Corollary. If determinant of A not equal to 0, determinant of adj A is equal to determinant of A all raised to n minus 1. Inverse of a matrix. Definition. Let A be an n square matrix. If there exists an n square matrix B such that AB is equal to In is equal to BA, then B is called the inverse of A. In that case, we say that A is invertible. Remarks. If B is the inverse of A, then obviously A is the inverse of B. We will see that not all square matrices possess inverses. Theorem 4. If the inverse of a matrix exists, then it is unique. Proof. Let A be an n by n matrix and let B and C be two inverses of A. Then by the definition of inverse, AB is equal to BA is equal to In, equation 3. AC is equal to CA is equal to In, equation 4. From equation 3, AB is equal to In, so that C into AB is equal to C into In is equal to C, equation 5. From equation 4, CA is equal to In, so that CA into B is equal to In into B is equal to B, equation 6. But C into AB is equal to CA into B by the associativity of matrix multiplication. So by equations 5 and 6, we get C is equal to B. Hence the inverse of a matrix, if it exists, is unique. Notation. Theorem 4 assures us that if a matrix A has an inverse, then it is unique. We denote the inverse of A by A inverse. Theorem 5. The necessary and sufficient condition for a square matrix A to possess the inverse is that determinant of A not equal to 0. Proof. Necessary part. Let A be an n square matrix which possesses the inverse, say B. Then by definition of inverse, AB is equal to In. Hence determinant of AB is equal to determinant of In is equal to 1, so that determinant of A into determinant of B is equal to 1. Hence determinant of A is not 0. Sufficiency part. Suppose determinant of A not equal to 0. Now define a matrix B by the relation B is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adj A, equation 7. Claim B is the inverse of A. AB is equal to A into 1 by determinant of A into adj A is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adj A, which is equal to 1 by determinant of A into In, which is equal to In. Similarly, BA is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adj A into A, which is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adj A into A, which is equal to 1 by determinant of A into In, which is equal to In. Thus AB is equal to In is equal to BA. So by the definition of inverse of a matrix, B is the inverse of A. Note, we can define B in equation 7 if and only if determinant of A not equal to 0. In view of theorem 5, inverse of A when determinant of A not equal to 0 is given by the formula A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adj A. We note that if determinant of A is equal to 0, the inverse for the matrix A does not exist. Non-singular matrix. Definition. An n by n matrix A is a singular matrix if its determinant A is equal to 0. Otherwise, A is a non-singular matrix. That is, a matrix A is non-singular if determinant of A not equal to 0. In view of this definition, theorem 4 can be restated as follows. Theorem 6. The necessary and sufficient condition for a square matrix A to possess the inverse is that A is non-singular. That is, a square matrix is invertible if and only if it is non-singular. Now we state and prove the reversal law of inverse of matrices. Theorem 7. If A and B are any two non-singular matrices of the same order, then AB is also non-singular and AB inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Proof. Since determinant of AB is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B, and since determinant of A not equal to 0 and determinant of B not equal to 0, determinant of AB is also different from 0, so that AB is a non-singular matrix, and hence by theorem 6, AB inverse exists. Now AB into B inverse into A inverse is equal to A into BB inverse into A inverse, which is equal to A into I into A inverse, which is equal to AI into A inverse is equal to AA inverse is equal to I. Similarly, BA inverse into A inverse into AB is equal to I. Thus AB into B inverse into A inverse is equal to I is equal to B inverse into A inverse into AB, and by the definition of inverse of a matrix, AB inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Corollary: if A1, A2 etc. An are invertible matrices of same order, then A1, A2 etc. An inverse is equal to An inverse into An minus 1 inverse into etc. A2 inverse into A1 inverse. Proof: by induction on n and using theorem 7, we have A1, A2 etc. An minus 1 An all inverse is equal to A1, A2 etc. An minus 1 into An all inverse, which is equal to An inverse into A1, A2 etc. An minus 1 all inverse is equal to An inverse into An minus 1 inverse etc. A2 inverse A1 inverse, which is equal to An inverse into An minus 1 inverse etc. A2 inverse into A1 inverse. Theorem 8: if A is an n by n non-singular matrix, then A transpose is invertible and A transpose inverse is equal to A inverse transpose. That is, the operations of transposing and inverting are commutative. Proof: since determinant of A transpose is equal to determinant of A, and since determinant of A not equal to 0, determinant of A transpose is also different from 0. So, A transpose is invertible. We have the identity A into A inverse is equal to In is equal to A inverse into A, equation 8. Taking transposes of matrices in equation 8, we obtain transpose of A into A inverse is equal to In transpose is equal to transpose of A inverse into A, equation 9. Using the reversal law of transposes, equation 9 can be written as transpose of A inverse into A transpose is equal to In is equal to A transpose into transpose of A inverse, equation 10. Now, equation 10 shows that transpose of A inverse is the inverse of A transpose. This completes the proof of the theorem. Example 3: find the inverse of the matrix A given by matrix 0 1 1 1 2 0 3 minus 1 4. Solution: by computation, determinant of A is equal to minus 11 not equal to 0. So, A is non-singular and hence A inverse exists. Also, from example 2, we have adj A is equal to matrix 8 minus 5 minus 2 minus 4 minus 3 1 minus 7 3 minus 1. Hence, A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adj A is equal to minus 1 by 11 into matrix 8 minus 5 minus 2 minus 4 minus 3 1 minus 7 3 minus 1. Orthogonal matrices. Definition: a square matrix A is said to be orthogonal if A into A transpose is equal to I is equal to A transpose into A, where I is the identity matrix of the same order as that of A. Remark: in view of definition of an inverse of a matrix, the above definition implies if A is orthogonal, then A transpose is equal to A inverse. Example 4: show that the matrix A given by matrix cos theta minus sin theta cos theta is orthogonal and hence determine its inverse. Solution: now A transpose is the matrix cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta, so that A into A transpose is equal to matrix cos theta minus sin theta cos theta into matrix cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta, which is equal to matrix cos square theta sin square theta cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to matrix 1 0 0 1 is equal to I2, the 2 by 2 identity matrix. Similarly, it can be seen that A transpose into A is equal to I, that is A into A transpose equals to I equals to A transpose A, so that A is orthogonal. Since A is orthogonal, by the remark we have A inverse equals to A transpose equals to matrix cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. Theorem 9: if A is an orthogonal matrix, then determinant of A is equal to plus or minus 1. Proof: now determinant of A into A transpose is equal to determinant of A into determinant of A transpose, which is equal to determinant of A into determinant of A, since determinant of A equals to determinant of A transpose. Hence, determinant of A into A transpose is equal to determinant of A all square, equation 11. Also, since A is orthogonal, A into A transpose equals to I, so that determinant of A into A transpose equals to determinant of I equals to 1, equation 12. From equations 11 and 12 we have determinant of A whole square is equal to 1 and hence determinant of A is equal to plus or minus 1. Theorem 10, the product of two orthogonal matrices is orthogonal. Proof, let A and B be any two orthogonal matrices of the same order. Then we have A into A transpose equals to I equals to A transpose into A and B into B transpose equals to I equals to B transpose into B. Hence, AB transpose into AB is equal to B transpose into A transpose into AB, since AB transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose, which is equal to B transpose into A transpose into A into B by the associativity of matrix multiplication, equals to B transpose into I into B equals to B transpose into IB equals to B transpose into B equals to I. Similarly, AB into AB transpose equals to I. Hence, AB transpose into AB equals to I equals to AB into AB transpose, and so AB is orthogonal. Therefore, the product of any two orthogonal matrices is orthogonal. Theorem 11, the inverse of an orthogonal matrix is orthogonal. Proof, let A be an orthogonal matrix, then A into A transpose equals to I equals to A transpose into A, equation 13. Taking the inverse of all matrices in equation 13, we obtain A into A transpose all inverse is equal to I inverse equals to A transpose into A all inverse. Using theorem 7, the above implies A transpose inverse into A inverse equals to I equals to A inverse into A transpose inverse. Now, using theorem 8, the above implies A inverse transpose into A inverse equals to I equals to A inverse into A inverse transpose. Hence, A inverse is an orthogonal matrix. Now, let us conclude the session. In this session, we have defined the term determinant of a square matrix and discussed some properties of determinants. Method of finding cofactor matrix and adjoint matrix of any square matrix and that of finding the inverse of a non-singular matrix have been discussed. We have concluded the session with a brief description on orthogonal matrices.